Alright, step 2, now we're going to solve these white corners. And the cool thing about solving these 4 white corners means you've already solved half the corners on the cube. There's only these 4 more to go. So here's how it's done. You want to look for something down on this bottom row that's white. And this one's up at the top. If it was down here, we could work it. What do we got? Here's one. Here's one. That's a freebie. You don't have to even try. You just got to figure out where it goes. And it's the red and the green and the white. And where's that on the cube? Well, it's right here. White, green, red. So that's going to go there. All we have to do is move it into place. Okay. So now that's lined up where it needs to go. And that's going to make this our face. And it's also going to make this what I call the working side. It's the side we're working on, because we're trying to fix this one, right? Well, so one thing you have to do, lining it up, is just so that you know exactly where your face is going to be. But you know you got to get it out of the way, and just turn it one click out of the way. And you do that so that you can rotate this down and put it in place, bring it back up. But, okay, you can make a mistake doing this, because you could, once you figure out, here it is, it's lined up, and this is my face. If you move it one click out of the way this way, now it's actually riding on the working side. You don't want that, that's not good. So just pay attention to which way you turn it. It's usually just away from it, you know? Bring it down, put it back in place, and bring it up. And that's the trick you use to solve all these corners. You just got to get them down onto this row. And by doing all that action, we got another one on the bottom row. And another one. Heck. There's only one more that's actually kind of hard. Look, so let's take this one then. Normally, I would go with this one or this one, but for learning purposes, let's take the one that's not an easy one. Okay, anything that's up on this top row, they're kind of unique in the fact that the corners can go a couple different ways to get it down here, you know? You can turn it this way to get it down there, and by gosh, when you do, it puts it right where it wants to be, right on this bottom row. See, this way bringing it down actually puts it on the bottom. We don't really want it on the bottom. Instead, so which turn was this one here, like that? So that makes this the working side. So we bring this down and get this off the working side so you can bring it back up successfully and figure out where this is supposed to go. It's supposed to go in the orange and blue and the white. Alright, it's going to go right here. It's going to be this one. So this is going to be our face. This is going to be our working side. We got to get this off the working side so that we can bring it down and pick it up. Let's see what happened. Okay, there's just 2 more. Just 2 more. I wish we had one on the bottom. Okay, so this one is the green and the orange, and where's that at? Way over here. Okay. So the reason you line it up is so you know where your face is going to be. The face is going to be put that white on your face. Makes this the face, and this makes this the working side. Get it off the working side. Bring it down. Move it back into place. Bring it up. 1 to go. And it went on the bottom. Perfect. Okay, just like when we're at the top, there's only a couple ways off the bottom. That puts it where we don't want it. Right? Turning it this way puts it, oh look, now it's on that bottom row. Okay, cool. So what we'll do is we'll just turn it this way. Now it's where we want it. But this also becomes the working side, I guess you could call it. So the working side now has to come back up. So you got to get this off of the working side. Just give it one little twist out of the way. Bring that working side back up. Now you can rotate this around to really where it needs to be. And there's only one spot it can be, so there it is. There's the white, it's all lined up. This is going to be our face, the blue face. So get it off the working side, bring the working side down, put it in place, and there it is. Now, it's all poems from here. If this was hard, practice. It won't be. It's muscle memory and sight memory. Just practice it a couple times. I am coming back because I realized there's a situation I didn't cover. I'm going to see if I can't put this in that particular situation. We're going to drop a couple of these out. And that situation is, what do you do if the wrong cube, let's see, let's put the orange and the green up here where it doesn't go. There we go. Okay, so the situation is, we did, what if it's on the side? Well, you figure out which way down works, right? But what if it's on the top and it's already wrong? Well, it's the same thing. You just kind of think it through. Does this get it to where we need it to go? And it actually does. And does this? That actually does too. Both ways get it down exactly where you need it to go. So just pick way and do it. So let's take it down this way, right? That makes this the working side. We get it off the working side and put the working side back up. And we just figure out where this really goes. It's the green. It goes right here. So there's our new face. This is our new working side. Got to get it off the working side. Bring the working side down. Pick it up. Put it in place. One to go. It's right where it needs to be. Green, red. No, it's not where it needs to be. It needs to be here. This is our face. You don't want this to be your face because there's no whites on it. The whites determine what your face is. Okay, and you line it up just to get it out of the way. You line it up just to figure out where the working side is and move it the heck out of the way. Bring the working side down, rotate it into place, and there you go. Now it's on to the poems.